So I have to tell you, I was with Tucker Carlson this weekend and did his, his stage thing. And it was fantastic. And there was just a spirit I had all day. I had to do some fundraisers earlier in the day. And I'm with these people, and I'm just like, there's something happening today, at least in me. And I don't know if people who saw the Carlson interview, or I guess I don't know what it was. It was just two friends goofing around. But if you saw it, if you felt something change, but I think maybe it's just the realization that things could change for the better that fast. But we have to get out and vote. But let me show you, the poll numbers. Nate Silver just put out his latest prediction. He says Trump has a 68% chance of winning. That's pretty remarkable. Tucker said he's seen some polls from both sides, and he said Kamala is starting to crater.
And just it's 64%, I believe.
64, sorry.
Silver. 63.8, I think, is where you got the 68 number. But still, a significant favor. It's 64-36, right?
Yeah, and it was a couple of months ago.
Harris was leading at latest as of August 28th.
Right.
So only, a couple weeks ago.
Right. Okay, so let me tell you what I'm feeling, and you tell me that I'm wrong. But I don't think I am. I don't know if you've noticed, but people are starting to get pretty close to where they are in Europe about illegal immigration. Now, they're farther ahead than we are, maybe a year's worth, but everything is fundamentally changing. I mean, the people in Ireland now think Ireland is over unless they act right now. Okay? It is really bad. But let me just show you some things here in America.
Eden Pure is back with their famous Thunderstorm air purifier. It's their top seller air purifier that quickly destroys viruses, odors, mold, and so much more. With thousands of 5-star reviews, you know it works. Any smell will vanish after just a few seconds of the Thunderstorm being plugged in. Odors, litter boxes, trash cans, cigarette smokes, dirty diapers. Wow, I don't want to visit that house. The powerful Thunderstorm sends out O3 molecules that seek out and destroy odors. I have these in my house. They're great. The molecules go behind and under furniture. Nothing can hide from the Thunderstorm. Best of all, no filters to buy over and over again, saving you money. Start enjoying your home again and get several Thunderstorms. Right now, you can save $200 on an Eden Pure Thunderstorm 3-pack for the whole home protection. You get 3 units for under $200. Put one in your basement, bedroom, family room, kitchen, wherever you need the air to be clean. Go to EdenPureDeals.com, EdenPureDeals.com. Use the promo code Beck and save.
Here's a Springfield resident, Springfield, Ohio, about the new Haitian population, which I think there were 53,000 residents, and they added, 10,000, 15,000 Haitians into that? The city's collapsing, all right? Listen to this resident.
Wherever they're at, that's what they're used to, bro. They're in the park,
city council
grabbing up ducks by their neck and cutting their head off and walking off with them and eating them. Like, it's only going to get worse. And y'all sitting up there in these chairs, all y'all need to get out here and do something. Y'all making hundreds of thousands of dollars. Y'all need to put on a t-shirt and some Crocs, and then y'all need to come out here in these streets, and y'all need to go out here and I'm out here before the police is. Like, y'all need to do something, bro. Y'all really got to stand on business. Y'all getting paid all this money just to wear a suit and sit in a chair.
Okay, that's a black man in an Ohio city council meeting saying, where are you? What are you doing? Let me give another resident the same meeting. Listen to this, cut 6.
I'm done with what I'm seeing. It is so unsafe in my neighborhood anymore. I have the homeless that were trying to camp out, and I have made concessions with them, and I try to help them the best I can to keep them from trying to squat on my property. But it is so unsafe. I have men that cannot speak English in my front yard screaming at me, throwing mattresses in my front yard, throwing trash in my front yard. And I can't. Look at me, I weigh 95 pounds. I couldn't defend myself if I had to. My husband is elderly, and last night, after living in this home for 45 years, he said, Noelle, guess what? It's time to pack up and move. He said, we can't do this anymore. He said, it's killing both of us mentally. I don't understand what you expect of us as citizens. I mean, I understand they're here under temporary protected status, and you're protecting them, and I understand that our city services are overwhelmed and understaffed. But who's protecting us? If we're protecting them, who's protecting me? I want out of this town. I am sorry. Please give me a reason to stay.
Now listen to her. Now she's obviously somebody who is not like I am on illegal immigrants. I want them sent back. She's saying, I understand we're protecting them. I understand we have to help them. I don't understand that, but she does. She's coming from an entirely different place than I'm at. If somebody was putting, mattresses on my front yard, I'd be really pissed. She's coming to them and saying, please. Notice she also says, I don't know what you expect of us. She's also somebody who has put herself as a servant of the government. I'm trying to do my part. I'm trying to help. I know you tell me we have to protect them, so I'm trying to. I don't know what you expect of us. No, reverse that. Okay? If you're a right-thinking American, you understand you're not here to serve them. The leaders in our communities are put there to serve us, to protect and defend us. So there's two people just in this small town in Ohio. Ohio is, has been in the past a bellwether and also a swing state. Now, it's not probably a swing state this time. But if these things are happening in Ohio, you're going to see people do one of two things. One, stay at home because they can't vote for Trump, but they can't vote for this anymore. Or two, they're going to go out and vote for Trump. Let me give you another one. This is a Chicago resident. This is from a Fox 32 Chicago report, and they're talking about the Venezuelan migrants in their community. Cut 7.
I don't want them there. Take them someplace else or send them back to Venezuela. I don't care where they go.
Black woman.
This is wrong. You got 73% of the people homeless in this city are black people. What have you done for them?
There were lots of fireworks over the migrants moving into the Lakeshore Hotel for 6 months, where 300 can be housed. Also, the city says it's a fluid situation, and it will need to revisit that timeline.
So now you have people. Let me play another one. Cut 12. This is another woman talking to the city council in Chicago. She's a black woman. Listen to this.
You don't hang no signs about black people hating on immigrants, because black people ain't got no reason to hate on no immigrants.
Oh no, but the immigrants got
we
no reason to hate on us.
everything y'all are in there, son. Let me tell you something. You get them signs down. Anytime that Alderman Lawson and Silverstein and what's that other?
Cesar
can sit up
Lopez.
here and talk
Lopez.
about how they should get a hate crime bill because swastikas was in Ziploc bags in that community. They hung this in our community. We want it off the poles. We want that to be the beginning of a hate crime. And that organization, which is a white liberal organization, like in the words of Malcolm X, who told us what? That the white liberal is the worst enemy to the black man.
Yes.
And it is coming up in here, acting like y'all representing some social justice.
Say that,
but all along,
Say
all
that.
you're doing is trying to use black people
Say
to
that.
find a reason to make some money.
Say
Let
that.
me tell y'all something over there. We're done The Democratic Party is done. You ain't gonna mess with us like
Y'all
this
gonna
no
abuse
more.
us.
I'm telling you what I'm
They
telling
get to
you.
abuse the black
Trump
American.
gonna come in here and gonna clean it up. I'm telling you, the ones that have a righteous heart.
Okay, stop. Do you see what's happening? People in small cities, people in big cities have had enough. And if you're listening to her, what she's saying is, it's just not you in the city council. It's Democrats. You have betrayed us. I think this is going to crystallize like crazy by the time we get to the election. I just think we are in for something pretty amazing. Listen, here's Kamala Harris in a barber shop this weekend. Cut 29, please.
And we're talking about specifically something that happened to black people here in America. So we have to be specifically targeting to help those people. Because we put those people in a position, and everybody knows the history.
Yeah.
Everybody understands the history of America.
That's right.
America, you did this to these people. You should write laws for these people. Don't group us in with everybody, because everybody, it didn't happen to everybody. But let's be fair. We playing from behind the 8 ball. We way back there, 400 years back there. We're not asking y'all to give us nothing. We actually write the law. Those of us who are willing and able to do the work, will do the work.
That's right.
Okay, stop. So here she is in a barbershop. Now, cut 52. Listen to cut 52. Here she is talking to Al Sharpton.
But in the area of reparations for descendants of Africans enslaved, if you elected president, would you sign that bill if it came across your desk?
When I am elected president, I will sign that bill.
So why is she saying this? Why is she saying this? She knows the black community is cratering on her. So now we're going to sign reparations. Well, how are we going to afford that and all of the things that we're paying for with the illegals? We can't. Cloward and Piven. Collapse the system. That's exactly what's happening. Let me go to cut 48. This is illegals and the school buses in California.
A group of migrants tried to board a school bus this morning while it was traveling to a school. The superintendent for the Humboldt del Zura Union School District informed parents of that incident earlier today. It happened at one of the stops on the school district's bus route that heads to Oak Grove Middle School and Humboldt Primary. Meanwhile, yesterday afternoon, in a similar area along another route, the superintendent says that a group of migrants tried to stop another bus. Border Patrol, CHP, and the Sheriff's Office have now been informed of these incidents. The superintendent says that for the safety of everyone, if a driver sees a group of migrants at a bus stop, they will drive past it and move on to the next.
Stop. So if a bus driver is going to pick up your kid at a bus stop and he sees a bunch of illegals there, he's going to drive past and let your kid leave them alone at the bus stop. Oh, well, that's great. I feel good. I feel really good. No, seriously. I want my kids to ride the bus. I want my kids waiting for the bus. Sounds pretty safe. I'm telling you, this is the chickens are coming home to roost. I'm telling you right now, if you get up and you vote, and you bring everybody you know to vote, and you start talking about, are you seeing this? What's happening in our community? What's happening in our schools? What's happening with illegal immigration? What's happening in the grocery store? This will be a blowout.